Shalom. Before I begin this video, all praise, honor, and glory goes into Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, as well as a sincere salutations to the elder bishops, along with you brothers laboring all throughout the four winds of the earth. Alright, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, Barakatham, to you brothers. In the title of this video lesson is, there is absolutely no way America will bounce back. Alright, there is absolutely no way possible for America to bounce back, for there to be any sort of resurgence, any sort of glory days coming back. This place is circling down the drain, and it is prophesied for this place, Babylon the Great, aka America, to be completely destroyed by thermonuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles. Alright, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Yeah, so this place is going to be destroyed. And it is going to be in our lifetime. It's not going to be 1,000 years from now. 20 years from now. No. Okay, this is coming in our lifetime. Now we don't know, the exact day. We don't know the exact hour. Alright, yet we know the indications, we know the signs of the times. Alright. And we know that these times indicate that we are moving towards that. We're moving towards Babylon the Great's eventual end. This place is going to have an end to it. And that's something that's constantly in our mind. This place being destroyed, the upliftment, of the children of Israel, the heathen being in captivity. This is something that's constantly on our mind. It's something that is constant. This is an everyday, all the time thing. Thinking about the salvation of the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright, because that's of the utmost importance. Because we in that time, man. We in that time of what? We in the time of, alright, this place is spinning out of control. We in the time of the sea hill coming about. The times of prophecy. We are in the times of prophecy. Prophecy is speaking. Right, Jeremiah 51 and 8. Once again, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. And it says, howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. So, if there was any possible way this place to bounce back and shake back, it would have been done, it would have been done after. We would have already saw, okay, a complete 180. Alright, because right now it's 100% noticeable. It's 100% noticeable that we're at the end of this thing and that it's spiraling down. Now, if we were to go back, 60 years, 70, 60, 70 years, then, okay, you probably could have talked shit a little bit. is at its height. See, Esau wants you to believe that this place is still at its height, which is not a thing. It's not at its height. This place is at its worst. Okay, America is more worse than it's ever been. Okay, and that's prophecy. It's set up to be that way. You know, it's set up for us to be looking at prophecy, and the prophecy speaking directly to us. You know, we are living now. You know, it's almost 2026. We live in that. Lord's will. We'll be of the elect. We're going to actually see this place fall. We're going to see Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, fall, man. All right, and all of its philosophies, you know, all of its people. Right, everybody on this land outside of the elect is going to be tasting missiles. You know, that's all they got to look forward to is missiles. You know, and that's why they can't stand our message, because this message doesn't involve the heathen's salvation. You know, it's a lock-in. But going back to Jeremiah 51 and 9, it says, we would have healed Babylon. Yeah, so if it was possible, they would have been done healed this place. But it's no healing this place. It's gotten to the point where it's grievous. The wound is grievous. There's no possible way, you know, there's no possible way for this place to make it. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see. You know, it's a beautiful thing to see this place crumble. And that's a spirit, because every time I make a video and that pops up, I always think about investments. This is the biggest investment. Like, you got these different, you know, apps and websites that you can invest and whatnot. The biggest investment is this truth, because it's 100% guaranteed that the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be saved. So that's what you're, you know, putting your life on the line for, is to be saved. Is to be saved, salvation, and that only comes to the elect of the nation of Israel. You know, the elect of the nation of Israel isn't hoping and praying for this place to be healed. You know, in our mind, we don't want this fucking place to be healed. We want this shit to go swiftly, ASAP. You know, we've been wanted this place to go. All right, so now we in the position in which, you know, being in this truth, you in the position to bring out prophecy, right? Furthering the ministry. Because the end is Babylon being destroyed and the elect of the nation of Israel being parted, if you will. Back up. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 9 once again. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our power. So not everybody else in Zion. Not the whole world. Really it's all about the elect of the nation of Israel. Right now. And then, of course, in the kingdom, the 2/3 of Israel are going to, come back through the loins of the elect. This is a beautiful one. I was going to go down to Revelation 20:14, but I'm going to read Revelation 2:11 first. Revelation 2:11. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches, right? The elect. He that overcometh, right, because the elect is going to overcome, shall not be hurt of the second death. Is not going to experience, the getting burnt up, man. That's a horrible experience, getting burnt up by thermonuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, and that's what you're see, because there's no way to overcome that unless you're of the elect. And the elect are going to lean on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? The elect ain't gonna lean on the military. Lean on rations. A garden. Some sort of community, commune. Honor system. Because even if that works for a little second, a little month, eventually when people don't have nothing to barter with, they just start to steal. That's just naturally what people do. Well, let's go straight to the point. Revelation 20:14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. Yeah, because after this place, Babylon the Great, is completely destroyed, you're going to have the elect of the nation of Israel. That's going to be the governing body of the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, the Israelites would no longer die once they're in those new bodies. All right, the heathen will continue to die. Yet, the Israelites won't die. They'll be in those perfect bodies. Revelation 20:14, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. All right, so with the destruction of Babylon the Great, aka America, comes the upliftment, of the elect of the nation of Israel, man. This is the second death. So the elect of the nation of Israel isn't going to taste the second death. Lord's will we be of the elect. And that's what we're looking for. See, because this place, Babylon the Great, is through. There's no healing this place. It's absolutely not possible. And that's something that we know for a fact. That's something that we lean on. We think about that, and that calms us. This place being destroyed and the elect being beamed up. All right? We got to keep pushing for that. All right. So with that, Lord's will, you are edified. Call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. All right, as well as the sincere salutations to the elder bishops. All right, and enough respect to you brothers worldwide, teaching and preaching the doctrine of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, all throughout the four winds of the earth. All right, Abba Ball and Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.